get away as well from the lineup from MiTH because they have an axe which will just call him and run away from him. And then he's gonna follow him in into the tower. He's just gonna get wrecked.
Ten seconds remaining. 5
That's
seconds
about it
remaining.
though, but with the Vengeance and Juggernaut they potentially can get quite a bit of kills or
Dire
not because
team
MiTH just
pick.
gone for the Weaver. Now if it's an offlane Weaver, Vengeance and Jug can't kill him at all unless they get a silencer, and even then it's a pretty hard thing to do as the Weaver can just dodge the stun with Invis and the silence too, to be honest, and he's going to be fine. You need to give our energy to Luck Elves for this game. He needs to pick a pretty hard carry to, win late game against the Tide and the
10
Juggernaut.
seconds remaining.
Especially if Miracle is going to play a hard carry from the mid lane as well.
5 seconds remaining. Reserve time.
Going into reserve
5
time now.
seconds remaining.
Lion.
Yeah, there's a lion. Just shut down the
Radiant
Weaver.
team
That's a pretty
banned.
good pick. With the Blink Dagger, I think it just might even be a mid line as well. Because Lion is a pretty versatile hero. You can put him anywhere and get quite a lot of things done. Against the Weaver, he does really good in the sense that the mana or mana
10
drain
seconds
actually doesn't really
remaining.
care about Weaver going invis. So if the Weaver is sticking around close to the line, his
5
mana gonna get
seconds
drained and he
remaining.
has to run away. And then he has 2 disables just to, stop the Weaver from getting away. You can
Reserve
stun the
time.
Weaver if he's in Sakuchi, but Hex doesn't help there. But after the Sakuchi is done, you can, still just Hex the Weaver and kill him off. There's got a lot of things you can do, but if you look at the combo for early game ganks, I think First
Dire
Departure
team
has the
ban.
edge there because they have 3 disables, while MiTH Trust have literally no disables. All they have is a glimpse and the flow from
Radiant
Scarlet
team
Mage.
pick.
Kinetic Field isn't the best because if you can't really glimpse anyone, you are not really gonna land the Kinetic Field properly either. But come mid game, their ganks are, I think, much deadlier than First Departure with the axe blinking in and then getting followed up by the Scarlet Mage. But that does mean that Scarlet Mage will have to hit level 6 pretty soon. Which I honestly think he can do because he's on the Radiant side, and
10
pulling
seconds
into
remaining.
the hard camp from the safe lane is really easy.
5 seconds
And that's a
remaining.
lot of experience which you need.
Dire team pick.
Oh, Shadow Fiend. Pretty ambitious to say the least. Honestly, I think Shadow Fiend will have to build into at least a Blink Dagger or a Shadow Blade, otherwise he's gonna have a bad time. But with a Shadow Fiend, I think they have a better team fight than ever before, because with the axe, in the call, you can
10
jump on top
seconds
of an enemy
remaining.
hero and just ulti him, and he's pretty much dead. Juggernaut will have to
5
watch out to
seconds
not
remaining.
get caught out in the call, because if he's getting called, he's dead.
Reserve time.
Wind Ranger at your service.
Wind Ranger last pick, so that's going to be Miracle on the Wind Ranger. And those of you who haven't seen Wind Runner being played by Miracle, I suggest you go and watch some YouTube videos of him playing Wind Runner, because this guy is insanely good with the shackles. I'm excited. I really wanna see the plays from this guy again. I didn't know him, but I saw him do it once before, and he really convinced me of his Wind Runner plays. And hopefully he'll convince you guys too. Why not though? I honestly think all
10
MiTH has to do
seconds remaining.
is kinda go into late game and have BKBs, and
5
then they're good to
seconds
go to win this
remaining.
game. Otherwise, it's hard. Early game and mid game is stronger on the First Departure's side, just because they have Miracle on the Wind Runner, who's going to make a lot of space for the Juggernaut to farm up. Now I wonder who Juggernaut is, because we haven't seen him before. But going through the teams fast, is going to MiTH on the Radiant, First Departure on the Dire, it's going to be Noki playing the Disruptor, Lakels on the Weaver, Kaneki playing the Scarlet Mage, MyPro on the Shadow Fiend, and seems like Hehe is just AFK for a bit, but he's going to be back. soon. Well, for first departure, that's Lubby on the bench, Miracle on the Windrunner, Aluka playing that Tide Hunter, while we have unknown Chinese guy on the Juggernaut, while Peloson is playing the Lion. And there we go, Axe is back. Apparently, someone's on the loo, but once he's back, we're good to go. But yeah, I'm excited to see how the mid lane goes. Like the Shadowfiend going up against the Winner. Winner will have the edge, I think, pretty much all throughout the early game, really easily. But the Shadowfiend does have the advantage that he's on the Radiant side, and the fact that he can just walk back, do the camp, stack it, go back to lane, rinse and repeat. You know, then he has a stack on the back to farm up. All he has to do on the lane is just raise the creep wave, go back. He doesn't have to stay on the lane and take harass from Miracle and, you know, be in the danger of dying. So he can play it safe, he can still farm it, and he can still do quite a lot late game by making an MKB against the Winner and, you know, just taking her down. But one thing they do lack is AoE control, which First Departure has quite a lot of. They have stunts on 4 of their heroes, while MiTH only has 1 reliable stun. So that might be what will give some problems to the Radiant side, sorry. That seems to be good to go. How are they laning this? Do they want to draw lane top? Doesn't seem like it. They're going safe lane, draw lane from mid. Well, First Departure. Peloson is on the line, so it's not a mid line. It's going to be Miracle on the mid lane going as a Windrunner. We're going to see Jug on the top. He's alone, or most likely going to be a dual lane, to be honest. But they're leaving Aluka alone. Now, Aluka alone against who's carrying from mid is going to be the Weaver carry. I don't think Weaver can kill him that easily, because whenever Weaver goes near him, you see when the Weaver is close, and all you have to do on a tide is just anchor smash, and most of the damage is gone. So unless he's getting harassed heavily by the Scarab Mage, I think he's going to be fine. Top rune is not going to be contested at all by mid. They're just leaving that for Miracle, while they're trying to get the bottom rune, and it seems like they will get it. The Tide is hiding in the Rosh pit. But yeah, he's not gonna go for it.
The battle begins.
Every coin
So
helps.
Lakel scraps the bottom rune, and top rune is going to be taken by Winner or so. A little bit closer to level 2, a little bit more ownage. Is he going to skill Power Shot, or is he going to go for Winner? Or Winner, not Winner. It's pretty ironic that the skill is still named Windrun instead of Wind Ranger or some combo like that. But they're dual laning for like the early game. They don't want Shadowfiend to get owned by Miracle straight off. He's having a hard time though. He got one last, the second one. If he gets that like 3 or 4 last hits, I think he's fine on the lane against Miracle. That does leave the Tide on a safe, on the off lane to have a pretty good time against this dual lane from Lakels and Loki. So all he has to do is spam the anchor smash and find whenever the Weaver gets too close. And curiously, Lakels is, I think, going straight for a Preservance. Or maybe even an Aquila, we'll see. But I think it's more likely a Preservance straight up rather than an Aquila. So that's fine. Top lane. That's KS, but he has a whole Chinese name going on. Can't even read it, to be honest. But he is having a hard time. I don't get the logic of putting X on the offlane, because X farms a lot better in the jungle. And if you get like an 80-minute Blink Dagger up, I honestly think that's worth a lot more than putting him on offlane where he's getting actually nothing. And he's just even too scared to go outside his tower, and he's not going to get shit. Because Lubby and Peloson are busy pulling, and they are denying quite a lot of experience for him. Oh, mid lane Miracle It's kind of getting harassed a bit too much, to be honest. But once he gets his bottle up, I think Viper is going to be in trouble. They saw Luca moving in backhand. Noki. Can he get Miracle? Doesn't seem like he can. You could have just at least forced out some mana usage, but he doesn't want to die, so he just backs off. Now, I think the support should be ganking soon, and actually they are ganking right now. Pelosin is moving in from the back. He's level 2, so he has the hacks and everything else they need. And Deco actually going on He this might be first blood. There's right clicks. There's the X call. Right clicks are there though. In comes Pelosin. X sends to follow first, and that's first blood.
Last
Easy
of
for
my
Chaos.
kind, but first in this.
Pelosin, that was close. Lives on 50 HP. What he did was really smart. He actually ate a Nago while coming into the lane, so he did not die. Otherwise, I think he would have died to the tower. Mid-lane has said like Miracle is doing pretty good against Miracle. Miracle can't really go on the Shadowfiend to try and kill him. And Shadowfiend just like, you know, stack on the back end. How's the Luca doing? He's pretty close to getting his boots, but level 3, 3 minutes in, that's actually really good, so he's not getting zoned out. Well, Lekel's actually going for a MiTH, he's not going for a straight up Lincoln Sphere, just so he can split push. He wants to, you know, farm up quite a bit. I wonder how they're going to make space for him. That's most likely going to be, I think, Axe with the rest of his teammates making space, but you have a Shadowfiend on the mid lane too, and it kind of depends how Shadowfiend wants to play this game. If he wants to go for a MiTH, that would mean that Lekels will not really get that much space, because Shadowfiend needs space to come online as well. And you can't really sustain 2 MiTHs with a lineup like this. Oh god, mid lane, knocking, and got out on the side, Blossom coming in, there's a Hack's lobby, there's a stun, there we go. They wanted to leave the kill for Miracle, but Miracle doesn't want to take it. But Disruptor does end up dying. That's the second kill on the board for first departure. Well, already looking a little bit scary, but you know, it's a little early game, 4 minutes in. Nothing lost, not too much. They can still come back. If you look at last hits,
Radiant's
I
top
think
tower is under attack.
But Weaver does have an edge over the
Radiant
Juggernaut just because of the
structures are
fact that
fortified.
the Weaver is very hard to catch for first departure. Unless they, you know, chain stun him, he's not really going to die that easily. Especially like even if the Juggernaut tries to like dislike him, he can't, because Weaver's just so annoying to deal with. A little bit of pause from Juggernaut. Wonder what he wants. He's like not level 6 yet, so they can't go for Noki. Game seems to be hard. For mid, they are not really stacking that much. They have one stack going on here, which will most likely be given to the Shadowfiend. And that makes me wonder if he's gonna go for a MiTH or not. He actually can go for one.
Radiant's top
But
tower
it's
is
not really
under
advised.
attack.
Miracle though is in his step on the mid lane, he's moving in, he's trying to find an opportunity to go on Micro, but he knows that he doesn't have enough backup to do it. But top lane's getting pressure really with a Juggernaut and
Radiant's
a
top
Ward, they're going
tower
for
is
it.
under attack.
They might just bring it down to Blossom. Oh, with the Jukes, that was actually quite great. He's
Radiant's
gonna get
top
out. Nice 2
tower
minutes
is under
coming out
attack.
too, and he just walks away. Like, well played. Miracle just grabbed some wards. He did part there, which the Shadowfiend didn't see. So, yeah, they're gonna try and go mid. Pelosin is waiting on a back. He has a smoke up already, so I think they're waiting for a Luca to join them. There's a Luca. There we go, the smoke. And they're gonna run right into MyPro. MyPro sees them from the high ground, and he's just like, nothing to do here at all. and just walks away.
A gift from the Tempest of Battle.
Quick time.
Radiant's middle tower
Well,
is
they see
under
this
attack.
ancient stack. They see it. But the only hero which can clear it is Miracle. No, sorry, not Miracle, but a Luca on a tide.
You deserve.
And even then, it's like very hard to do. That time a Miracle got a kill on this guy with me. I totally missed it. You know, you can get a 4-minute minus on Weaver when you're going straight up minus, like into, like, you get tangles into 3 GG branches. If you have free farm, you can get a minus 4 minutes. It's not that hard.
Radiant's middle tower is under
Oh,
attack.
I'm getting called back. He's dead. I missed it.
Your life on
But-
my steel.
Yeah. He getting some farm. He's not really close to getting
Radiant's
the
top
Blink Dagger up.
tower has
Well,
fallen.
yeah, I think losing a bit too much. They've lost the top tower already. Top lane didn't really get that much in the first place. And now they've lost the tower. They might just get something with the axe now. But to be honest, I still like it with the first departure. Once like Miracle starts moving around the map, the axe is going to be in trouble, along with the Shadow Fin too. Seems like the strat from MiTH is all they want to do is farm up for late game. They don't want to really take some
Radiant's top
fights
tower is under attack.
against first departure, so the aggression is going to be left for first departure most of the time. Jug did finish up his Moscow Menace just now. He has level 7. That means ult is online, and it's hunting season whenever he wants to go. On a mid lane, Miracle, he's not going for a minus ball. Sniper did decide to go for one. Oh, the clips did right. Actually, that was for the rune. Bounty rune picked up by Noki. Nice little play. Just getting some extra gold up there. Those sides are stacking up heavily. Like, this is some next level farming. Strat, you usually see people just fighting all the time, but no one is fighting that much this game. Everyone's hellbent on farming. If you look at cores, I think MiTH potentially has more cores because I don't think Winner has a full core. Winner has like 3/4 core rather than a full core, but they have Weaver, which is a full core. They have Shadowfin, which is a full core hero. You can even count Axe as like a half core. So core wise they're stronger, but play wise, again, like I'm waiting on Miracle. I have faith in him delivering with the Winner. He's getting closer and closer to getting at least for his first item up. I wonder if it's going to be a Blink Dagger, because with the Blink Dagger he can be a lot more aggressive, but with the Mjolnir he can pretty much solo kill anyone he wants to. The kills are so far in between, like 9 minutes in, only 4 kills on the board. Usually you
Radiant's
see
top tower is under
15
attack.
kills by now. So it seems like they listened. They're like, guys, let's make some action happen. So another smoke gank train, Plosen, along with Miracle and Lovey moving into the jungle. They run right into Kaneki. Oh, stand up, nice kill by Plosen.
To restore her to the nest of thorns.
Easy pick off, so that's 1 kill. I don't think they want to go for the kills, but they might just
Dire's
turn around
middle
and try to go
tower
towards
is
the mid
under
lane, because
attack.
my pro is farming way too out. They won't even go for him. Warding?
Illusion.
Guys, first departure are really concentrating their wards in the enemy area. So that does mean that in the next 5 minutes they want to actually start being a lot more aggressive and constrict a bit around MiTH, because MiTH are getting a bit too comfortable in their farm. They have 2 Midases and that can get punished really easily by the lineup from first departure, and seems like they're gonna see an engagement mid lane. Everyone's coming in. There's a shackle. Not going to latch this time. They can start Lovey. Will be falling. There's a gun. Oh, but Juggernaut he just got blown up. He died without really doing that much, but the nice shackle from Miracle. Gonna catch two. Viper is going to fall. Down he goes. He now has to run for his life. Oh, he's going to find, but Aluka might be losing his life. Gunning getting swapped in. No vision to get kills, but in comes the kill to rescue. His team get a return kill on the tide, and now he has to get out.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
So it's fine. So it was a 2-for-2 trade. But I did favor first departure quite a bit. As MiTH lost a shadow here on the mid lane, that was a really big kill. Well, Juggernaut is farming pretty well. If you look at the net worth, he's actually on top, even though he died mid, so he's just farming faster, and I think he's going to farm faster than the Weaver. He will have to build into a Blinker and an Abyssal if he wants to catch the Weaver and try to kill him, but even then it's very, very hard. Weaver with a time lapse, and you know, Sakushi can just run away, and there's nothing much Juggernaut can do. They don't really have silence on their team. And yeah, meanwhile, on the back end of mid lane, Noki just got picked off by Miracle, and that's how Miracle wins games. Like, he actually went for a Shadow Blade. What? I think I know
Radiant's
why.
bottom tower is under attack.
It's really good against Reaver. You just sneak in from the back, hit him, shackle him, and then you just kill him. Nice on the top lane now. I think they want to gank him because in comes Jug. He has ult. Blossom is waiting on the side. They don't have a smoke, but they do have a finger and everything else they need to bring down the Shadow if they catch him, but they won't be able to. Just walk away.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
But they're managing to create space for themselves like MiTH. They are doing fine. It's pretty even in terms of net.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Else. Luka might be in trouble though. They see him. Yeah, like this is coming in. They want a Luka. Poor Luka. Oh, down he goes.
Let the sharks
So sad.
have my flesh.
Standing in the corner.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
So a lot of blinks coming out mid lane. Seems like they want to go. Axe is sitting on the back end. He has a finished up blink dagger, which I don't think first departure knows about. And if they get caught out, they might just lose 2 heroes because they don't expect the Axe to be outside. But to be honest, I think they do expect him. It's 15 minutes in the game time, and if Axe doesn't have a blink dagger by now, then something is very wrong.
Parallel lions.
And I think I missed something pretty heavily. Yeah, I think Axe got his boost destroyed by Windrunner. I'm pretty sure that happened because he doesn't have boots on him. So either the boots got stolen or they got destroyed. Let's see if someone else has them. No, doesn't seem like they do. But Miracle only come back. Oh, he's gonna get started now. This can turn ugly. But he's gonna go for the next step. Not gonna fall. Incomplete. He's gonna fall. Jagger's going to fall, but he's gonna get stopped. But he's fine for now. But he will end up dying, and down he goes. That's how I find the combo from MiTH is actually really good. So they lost 2 first departure, full retreat mode on a blink, just out of range. But like else, tried to get something done. Won't be able to because Windrunner did have the win match. He's gone out. So Windrun, if you wanna call that.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Both teams are doing pretty good. Like, both have their plus points, but I don't really agree that much with the Shadow Blade pickup on Windrunner. I feel like that's a bit weak. It's better if you just go for a farming item. This is something which he normally never makes. But he's stalking Lakels right now. He's looking for a shackle. There's a shackle. There's ult. Lakels can survive. Yep. He does get the kill. That's unstoppable Windrunner already. That's what I meant, like Miracle is just really good with a Windranger. Oh, smoke, Scarlet Mage, and he. Moving in, they will run right into
Radiant's
Luke,
bottom
and
tower is under attack.
has the finger of that, so if they run right into them, I think they're going to lose one before they can even blink or do anything. But they're using mid Mypro on the Shadow Phoenix bait. But no one's taking that bait because everyone's
Radiant's
on the bottom lane.
tower is under attack.
And poor Noki.
Radiant
It's fine,
structures are
They don't know he's
fortified.
there. Or do they? KS punishing Noki panicking, using the kinetic field, but they don't really care. I mean, they wanna go somewhere else. And they're going towards the mid lane. He goes in, Lobby is getting blown up. That done just got killed.
Radiant's bottom
He
tower
didn't
is
have a
under
bang and a
attack.
shackle, and he gonna do that shackle was amazing. Mypro, can he survive now? Dragon does have that ulti, he sniped one off, he sniped the second one off, that's just 1-2 for him, those seconds just got,
Radiant's bottom
destroyed.
tower
So that's
has fallen.
4 dead from mid suddenly, even though they did get a good call off. This is not looking good. Lakel's moving in on the mid lane, Miracle, can he die? He won't die. Or really, Lakel's, he wants to go in, twitching a bit on the side, but won't risk it going up against 4 heroes.
Roshan has fallen to the Dire.
So finally the Roshan with the DD rune. Jax picks up that 8, he's going straight for a Manta now. I think if he goes for a BKB, it won't really help him that much. As you know, the call goes through the BKB, and even though if they won't be able to blow him up, he will still take quite a bit of damage with the Mask of Madness on and with the BKB. So most likely he's gonna go for a, you know,
Dire's
farming
middle
out
tower
really
is under
damaging
attack.
build, rather than going for like the Scepter. Because they do need a right clicker for late game. All they have is Winner. And she's going to fall off because Miracle is not
Dire's
really building into a
structures are
carry Winner. He's going
fortified.
for a ganking build. Speaking of tanks, mid lane they're going in. He should probably even drop as well. Nothing's going to land, but
Dire's middle
God,
tower
Jug
has
fell
fallen.
solo and he's going to die.
Do not.
Age is going to be triggered and going that drops really fast. And Miracle's looking for a shackle. But oh no, Axe is going to come in and no, Miracle's going to die. The combo is too good, but the BKB is going to stay there for him. Like is trouble. Really died. This was a shackle gonna catch up Zaniki and Lucas as well. Zanak is going to fall. Now the Mypro under fire and he's going to try to Rocky sitting on the side. This is looking to be a full team wipe and they're all dead, bros. They're all
Radiant's
dead.
middle tower is
5
under
down from
attack.
mid.
Radiant's
First
middle
departure
tower
looking
has
was
fallen.
a bit too strong right now. And I honestly think they can get this tier 2 as well. God, Miracle is just owning
Radiant's
them.
middle tower
He
is under attack.
807. 18 minutes in. This guy is a menace on the spin runner. You never want to give him this hero.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
Oh my god, he's going to stay on the stack. This is bad. This is second time from it. They kind of lost everything they had now. This was their last hope of coming back into the game. And first departure is like no mercy. Stole that as well. Oh my god, not this again. They kept in trouble. They kept for first departure and poor Weaver just got squished. And oh my god, he's in trouble too. He gets the blade dance from the Jagger. And they're just falling. They're crumbling literally. Like, Miracle. Overkill. Can he get a rampage? There's no one here to
Radiant's
kill
top
anymore.
tower
I
is
think he
under
would have even
attack.
killed Mypro if he could get his hands on him. And that's what I meant. I mean, Miracle is just too strong on the Windrunner. Just too strong, and speaking of Mypro,
Radiant's top
he's
tower
in
has
trouble.
fallen.
Mid lane, Miracle's going half. In comes the time, he won't land. And Mypro is going to fall as well. But then gets smashed from Lucas, so cheeky. It's not looking good. It's not looking good. Wherever Mid goes, there's Miracle with a Shadow Blade just shutting them down and oh my god. This is just insane. This is just insane. They literally banned 4 heroes from Miracle, but he still could just pick up his Winner and decimate them. And speaking of that again, like they're getting no breathing space. They're getting literally nothing. Wherever they go, they're gonna get ganked. And that's what I meant, like, if you're going for a minus on the Shadow Fiend and a minus on the Weaver, you're going to have a bad time, because one of them needs to make space for either of them. I mean, either the Weaver needs space or the Shadow Fiend needs space. If you want to go for both of them, that's not going to work. And sorry for the cam, guys, my mouse is actually a bit broken. I spilled some coke into it last night, and the keys are all sticky. So, yeah, gotta bear with that until I get a new mouse in a couple of days. Now, how can MiTH actually come back into the game? The only way I see them coming back into the game is if they start 4-manning and give some space to MyPro. Like, that's the only way they can even hope to come back, because MyPro is the only one with the BKB right now. So, if he's getting ganked, he has the highest chance of BKBing and DPing out. Unless he gets shackled by Winner and gets killed off in the shackle. That's like the only thing they can do. It's nothing, but you know, you gotta do something to win. Taking a look at the items, Juggernaut finished up a Scotty, Lion had a Blink Dagger, and he's around 2k gold on top of it, so that's a really rich Lion. Tyrant has a Blink Dagger, he's going straight for a Refresher, while Venge is going into a Halberd. Miracle, he finished up his Scepter, so everything's pretty much done for first departure. I mean, they're really good to go.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
And once they have that up, I think they can just go high ground and finish this game up. But Miracle though, he's hunting. Oh, he's gonna get blown up.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
Again, the dunk got biffed, and he's just trying to board out. And he will just board out between 5 heroes. This guy just ports out like a boss.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
What the hell? But in all that commotion, they did lose the bottom tier 2 tower, and that was their last tower. Roche should be coming back in a little bit, and that might be what first departure are waiting for before going high ground. And I think by the time, oh yeah, beat me up, Scotty. Literally beat me up, Scotty. Like, they're searching for someone. They're actually expecting someone on top lane. That's why everyone just boarded up, waiting on the side lane, just waiting for someone to push this tower so they can kill him off. But I don't think anyone actually wanted to push that far in from it. Yeah, double kill, Butcher. Not against cover, just move it. It comes out, he's not gonna try to do something. But, I mean, with Silence, just is literally unstoppable. Triple kill for him, he's looking for more. Back end, they did get a kill on MyPro. Miracle just killed them off. And they can't even kill off the killer, so they're just gonna call it GG. This is so over.
Victory.
Win again, man. They do it again. Miracle with a winner is just an exceptional player with a really good hero. Well played to both teams. So we're gonna move on to the next game for today. I'm gonna get a co-caster. I hate solo casting.